On May 31st, China's heavy rainfall season has arrived. Heyuan, Huizhou, Jieyang, and other places in Guangdong Province suffered heavy to severe rainfall. In Longhua town of Longmen District in Huizhou City, the 3-hour cumulative rainfall reached 400.9 millimeters, breaking the historical record of 3-hour rainfall in Guangdong. Heavy precipitation not only caused serious flooding in the towns, but also triggered flash floods, mudslides, landslides, and other disasters, causing heavy losses. According to local media reports, from the night of the 30th to the morning of the 31st, Heyuan, Huizhou, Jieyang, and other places in Guangdong Province had recorded more than 250 millimeters of rainfall at 12 monitoring sites. 85 towns and streets recorded more than 100 millimeter rainfall. By 10 a.m. on the 31st, the 3-hour cumulative rainfall in Longhua town Huizhou reached 400.9 millimeters, which broke the historical record of 3-hour rainfall in Guangdong. According to reports, at 6:20 a.m. on May 31st, a mountain landslide occurred on the left slope of Longhua Shan section of National Highway G355, line K940, due to continuous heavy rainfall. The highway was buried by earth and rocks, resulting in a complete halt to traffic. A video released by netizens shows that on May 31st, intense heavy rainfall caused a large landslide in Huizhou City's Longhua Shan mountain, causing earth and rocks to bury the highway. Flash floods destroyed the highway and submerged the roads. Flash floods made their way into town, flooding houses and vehicles, with water exceeding 1 meter in many places and traffic being severely disrupted. On May 31st, Guangdong experienced sudden-heavy rainfall. Many streets in Dongguan and Guangzhou turned into rivers, with the deepest accumulation of water being more than half a meter, causing many vehicles to be flooded. On June 1st, Zhuhai, Guangzhou, Dongguan, Foshan, and many other places also saw heavy rainfall, and many sections of the city were severely flooded. According to mainland official media reports, in the afternoon of June 1st, black clouds covered the sky of Guangzhou, and pouring rain was so severe that the 600-meter-tall Canton Tower became invisible. At about 2 p.m. on the same day, Guangzhou, Tianhe, Yuexiu, Liwan, Huizhou, and other districts have issued orange warnings for heavy rain. In just 1 hour, Tianhe's maximum rainfall had reached almost 50 millimeters, and many low-lying streets saw flooding. As of 4 p.m., Yuexiu, Liwan, and other areas also had maximum rainfall exceeding 30 millimeters. The heavy precipitation caused some flights to be cancelled or delayed at Guangzhou Baiyun Airport. The airport had 687 flights scheduled throughout the day, but as of 6 p.m., only 464 flights actually took off, with 37 flights cancelled and 23 outbound flights delayed. The rain and wind also caused inconvenience for some nucleic acid testing sites in Guangzhou. On June 1st, Zhuhai City in Guangdong experienced heavy local rainfall. At about 4 a.m., the Zhuhai Meteorological Bureau issued a red rainstorm warning signal. Many locations in the city were flooded, with many houses, cars, and roads being submerged. The deepest part of the flood reached over 1 meter, trapping many people. Local media in Dongguan said that at noon on June 1st, the day suddenly turned into night. From noon to 3 p.m., heavy rain fell in Humen, Chang'an, and Shatian. Within 1 hour, there were nearly 8,000 lightning flashes, accompanied by level 8 winds. Authorities issued yellow warnings for heavy rain, thunderstorm, and strong winds. Around 4 p.m., a waterspout suddenly appeared at the Dongguan section of Pearl River. A white column of water connected the sky to the surface of the water. Locals refer to this phenomenon as a dragon sucking water. According to the Guangdong Meteorological and Hydrological Monitoring, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the 1st, 16 streets recorded very severe rainfall. 203 streets recorded severe rainfall, and 353 streets recorded heavy rainfall. The 3 Defense Office in Guangdong informed that since the start of the heavy rainfall season on May 21st, Guangdong has experienced 2 rounds of heavy precipitation. As of this writing, Level 4 flood control emergency response is still ongoing. Guangdong Provincial Meteorological Station forecasts continued heavy precipitation from June 2nd to 5th, with thunderstorms accompanied by Level 8 gusts and other strong convective weather. The meteorological departments reminded that temporary structures for epidemic prevention and control need to prepare against strong winds and heavy precipitation. Meteorological experts say that the warm and humid airflow from Southwest Asia continue to flow into Guangdong, essentially replenishing the energy of the thunderstorm clouds there. Starting from June 1st, the Pearl River Delta, eastern Guangdong, and other places will continue seeing heavy rainfall. Other cities and counties will have moderate to heavy rainfall, and is expected to persist until the 5th. Every year during rainy season, urban flooding causes huge economic losses. In China, flooding is a common problem in most cities, and even more common in megacities. According to a survey conducted by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Rural Development in 2010, flooding has occurred in 213 out of 351 cities, totaling 62%. 137 cities have flooding more than 3 times a year, and there are 57 cities where the maximum flooding duration exceeded 12 hours. Many people attribute the cause of urban flooding to the fact that the density of steel and concrete buildings in the city reduce the infiltration area of rainwater, resulting in the accumulation of water on the ground and the formation of floods. However, higher building and population density are part of urbanization itself, but we don't see the flooding happening in cities in developed countries because of this. Improper governance and planning is what really leads to flooding in China's cities. The neglect for a proper drainage system during urban construction is a common phenomenon in China. For example, on July 6, 2016, heavy rain in Wuhan led to 206 localized floods in the city. Cheng Xiaotao, an expert in the field of flood control from the China Institute of Water Resources and Hydropower Research, analyzed that the city of Wuhan expanded dramatically in a short period of time, and the rapid urbanization has congested rivers and lakes and disturbed the water system. In the process of urban expansion, emphasis was placed on above-ground construction, neglecting underground drainage systems. Some new neighborhoods don't even have any drainage networks. While many countries try to utilize permeable surfaces for drainage whenever possible, the impervious surface areas in China's cities continue to grow at a rate of 6.5% per year. This process is also accompanied by a reduction in aquatic ecosystems such as lakes and wetlands, and the destruction of natural drainage systems that were present in the cities. Since urban construction in China has always been prioritizing above ground rather than below ground, surface construction projects that generate GDP were given higher importance, while drainage networks, which require significant labor and material resources, are easily neglected. The level of China's drainage network has always lagged behind that of developed countries. The current drainage rate of China's urban drainage network is about 64.8%, while for developed countries, that number is close to 100%. If the urban construction mindset of the Chinese government doesn't change, the problem of urban flooding will also continue.